Foot on the gas, just getting started. Let's get it started. Pave the way, roads uncharted. No problem, we ain't solving. 1, 2, 3. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Come play with the big boys. Ain't no rest, we make noise. Love it when you see it so good that you can't avoid. Pedal to the metal, we going far. Going far. Foot on the gas, just getting started. Let's get it started. Pave the way, roads uncharted. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it. Let's get
Good
it
morning
started.
again, everyone, and welcome on this beautiful morning, Saturday morning. Welcome to our very first InspireHer Confidence Summit. All right, so I'm excited to introduce to the stage next the amazing Elena Apalkova. Did I say that correctly? Oh, yes. All right. Elena Apalkova. This rolls off your tongue. She stands as a dedicated mindset coach, wholeheartedly committed to empowering CEOs and entrepreneurs on their journey to achieving goals and accelerating business success. Drawing on a wealth of experience and expertise. Everyone say expertise. Thank you. Elena specializes in leadership techniques and strategies rooted in her mentorship under the esteemed Bob Proctor. Well, all right. Show off. No, I'm just kidding. Her holistic approach sets her apart, placing a strong emphasis on overall well-being and fulfillment as essential components of success through a carefully crafted coaching style that seamlessly combines established methods with a structured process. Elena excels in unlocking her clients' full potential. With a keen focus on both personal and professional development, she guides individuals toward a harmonious balance of ensuring that success extends beyond the boardroom into every facet of their lives. Elena's passion for fostering growth, coupled with her extensive mentorship, positions her as a transformative force. Everyone say force. Yes. In the field of mindset coaching, dedicated to inspiring, lasting, positive change in the lives of CEOs and entrepreneurs. Please join me in welcoming to the stage, Elena.
Ladies and gentlemen, imagine for the moment that within you lies an untapped potential that is so powerful to transform every challenge into the stepping stone towards your greatest life. What if I told you that this is not just a fantasy, but a reality waiting to be realized? Raise up your hand if you ever faced a challenge that initially seemed so unbearable that it really tested your limits. And raise your hand again if, in facing that challenge, you discovered very strong power within you that you never knew before. I see many hands here. Today, by the end of this presentation, you will not only find your confidence, you will activate it, and you will get ready to shine. Who is ready? Are you ready to start this transformation journey with me today? Great. It is early in the morning. It is still dark outside, and through my sleep, I hear very big noise, very big sound, and such a big noise of airplanes which fly above my roof. Like it seems like the airplane just flying above the roof of our house. It is very early in the morning, so I just still like through sleep, I try and figure it out. What is going on? What is this sound about? And my phone rings. Hi, Mike. It's 5 o'clock. What's up? What is going on? Elena, I had bad news for you. You know that the airport that is just 2 kilometers far from your house has bombed. And the war started. It is not safe to stay in the city. Get your mother and daughter and come out of the city. Come to my house. What? It was a short conversation. And it made me think. Just a few days ago, I was in Dubai, enjoying very lucrative resort in Palma. I was enjoying serenity, beauty, luxury, and life seemed so beautiful. My daughter also recently participated in her show jumping competition with her lovely horse. My mother enjoyed her retired life, and we had such a beautiful life, thinking about what we enjoy and what we want to do. And now, just few days after, I find myself in this situation that I have to leave the house urgently. And where to go? It was 24 February 2022 when the war in Ukraine started. I was alone with my 13-year-old daughter and my mother, who was 84. And I was the only one to take decision for my family. I faced the most daunting challenge in my life. It was a challenge which changed the perception of confidence for me. Since then, confidence was not anymore about feeling assured in the familiar situation. It was about finding that inner strength within me in the darkest time to navigate through that challenge. It was not easy time, and it was the test of my courage, the test of mind power, and it was time to bring into the surface that knowledge which I learned from my mentor Bob Proctor when I became Procter & Gamble Institute consultant a year ago. And I remembered how he always was saying, if you want to change the results, you have to grow. If you want to grow, you have to change. A huge change was ahead of me. But how I can grow? How I can grow? How I can do that in this situation? I remember another thing what he was saying. Everything has two sides. There is always opposite in everything negative. And it is depend on us what we choose to think about. So today, what I will share with you in few minutes, it helped me to make that fast, irrevocable, and committed decision to take my family out of the house. We moved out of the house just in afternoon that day with just documents and few warm clothes. And in the same day we left Ukraine. And this knowledge which helped me, it helped me to be confident, also calm, and take responsibility for my family. And then when I thought about this, I came up with this unshakable confidence formula. And it has some ingredients in it. And today we will speak about the first one, which is invisible power. Of course, invisible power, it is our marvelous mind. Our confidence stays in our mind. But what is the mind? Who ever seen the mind? If I ask you to imagine your front door, can you do that? When you imagine your front door, you see the picture, you know the handle, you know the color. If I ask you to imagine your fridge, can you do that? You immediately imagine the picture of the fridge, how many departments, how it is open to the left or to the right. If I ask you to imagine your mind, what picture do you see? Do you see the brain? Who sees the brain? Yeah, few people see the brain. And our mind is different. It is not the brain. It is activity. It is in all of the cells in our body. And this picture Fluman Fleet created in 1930s. And this picture, it helps to understand the mind and how it can be controlled, because we think in pictures, and for us to understand something and see it, we have to have the picture of it. So this is the picture, although it looks maybe like a caricature from the cartoon, but it is not. It is a very powerful image which will help you to understand what is going in your mind and how does it relate to your body, and how you can control your results when you know how to take control over your mind. So let's speak about this. As you can see in this big circle, it represents the mind, and the small circle represents the body. So the body is the instrument of the mind through which it correlates with the physical world, with the physical reality. And as you can see, there are two parts of the mind, conscious and subconscious. And usually when people think about their results in life, they use their five senses: ability to see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. This is how usually people react to everything that happens to them. They see something, they react. They hear something, then react. And they also have self-image. It is a picture how they see themselves. So when they operate through these five senses and having their self-image, that picture about themselves, those thoughts which they get from physical world, from the ability to see, hear, smell, taste, and touch, it goes to their subconscious, and subconscious, as it is emotional mind, it affects our body and puts our body to certain frequency. So we act a certain way, and this is how we get our results. And if the people have some picture in their mind of what they want to achieve, if, for example, if they have even dream, but if they operate just on basis what they can see, their conscious mind just has the picture of their current results, and subconscious mind can accept only what conscious mind has. So what happens with their dream, it fades and it disappears. So we get the same results because we just look at physical reality, our facts, and we think about what we have or situation what we have, so our dream disappears. So how to develop confidence, how to get control, and how to create results which we want in life? For that, we have to operate from not only physical senses, but we also have to operate from our high mental faculties. And our high mental faculties is ability to, it is perception. Parul, do you change the slides with me? No, this is like, we need one more, previous one. No, you move forward, I will tell when to stop. Yes, so when we want to have different results in our life, we have to operate differently. We have high mental faculties, and these high mental faculties are perception. It is ability to see situation from different point of view. It is imagination. It is ability to create the situation which we want, and when we keep it in our mind, it takes physical form. It also is will. Will is ability to focus on something to the exclusion of everything else. It also is intuition. Intuition is ability to listen that inner voice which can always guide you. And when you develop intuition, it will be your best friend, and you will always make decisions right if you listen into your intuition. And of course, another high mental faculty is memory. Memory is ability to create situations also in the future and memorize not only what happened to you in the past, but by using imagination and see yourself as this already happened. You can bring those memories to your present and live with those feelings, and this is how all the creation happens. So if we want to create yeah, just want you to see the picture because it helps to see. Yeah, so when we want to create something new in our life, we have to so we should understand that conscious mind is our thinking mind, is our intelligence, and this is where we have the choice, and we can reject or accept. So it is up to you. You want to accept something. For example, if you are in a situation, very bad situation that doesn't depend on you, you can accept to be a victim, or you can reject to be a victim, and you can focus your mind on new thoughts. And this is what is conscious mind. And subconscious mind, it cannot differentiate. Whatever conscious mind impressed to subconscious mind, it should accept. So it is our emotional mind, and depending what conscious mind impress into subconscious, this is how our body will resonate. This is how we will feel, because our feelings is just indication of the frequency our body is, and depend on this, our body will act and we will get different results. So we always have this choice. We can choose the negative and become a victim and become stressed and shocked and paralyzed or fearful, or we can choose positive and look what good can I find in this situation. Remember that everything has opposite. There is hot and cold, up and down, big and small. So everything what happens has opposite. And if you have this attitude to find that opposite in every situation that happened to you, you can ask, okay, I cannot change the situation. I cannot change the war. I cannot remove those tanks and rockets to go backwards. But what good I can find in this situation? And if you focus your attention on what is good, then how you grow from that situation. So it is always the choice. And remember that conscious mind can choose, but subconscious mind, it doesn't. It is like a soil. Soil doesn't care what seed you will put inside. You can plant the seed which is very healthy, that you can use for juices or whatever, or you can plant the poison, and the soil will grow the same. It will get the same energy to seeds. That's why it is up to us what seed do we plant. And if we get into challenges, it is always up to us what we choose to think, because in the worst scenario we can always find still something good that you can focus on. And yes, here are our high mental faculties: perception, imagination, will, reason, intuition, and memory. And when we learn to live from high mental faculties, this invisible power which has our marvelous mind, we can create every result we want. For example, for me, when we left Ukraine, we didn't know where we will live, where we will go. And we initially, when we were in the train going to Poland, my friend called and she said, Elena, we have a house in Austria. We can give you a house, come there, live whatever you want. So on the way, when we make one step, we don't know how it will go. But it always comes when you do first step, this situation comes, and it all comes because of you resonating and that right frequency. When you resonate at the right channel, you attract towards yourself everything what you need. So that time when I came to Austria and we lived in Vienna, very beautiful house, I didn't feel that I belong there. I think because of the language barrier, I didn't know German. So I decided, what if this happened, we moved, what I can create for myself, what is the next, what I want to do, what I can find good in this situation. And I decided that I want to go England, where I can speak in events, become public speaker, create events, help people, organize different workshops. And this is the idea which I focused my mind on. And now, as you see, I'm living testimonial that this idea which we choose and put our energy, they become real. So we learn to live through perception, imagination, intuition, memory, and we create results which we want. And we get this power which goes to us and through us. And this power, again, it is like that soil. It is just is. It doesn't have any form. And if you look around in this room, you can see many physical objects. And every of these objects, initially they were in somebody's minds, right, when they were initiated. And then because people had that picture, we see this object taking physical form. And everything is energy, and everything was created by the same force, the same energy. We just took the form. And when you learn this, that this power which goes to you and through you all time, 24/7, and by choosing your thoughts, choosing ideas which you want to focus on, you give this power the form. This is how your life creates. You create your future in every moment, because past, present, and future exist now. And every day when you choose your thoughts, when you choose your ideas, and when you make committed decision, you create your future. And you can always choose the knowledge, because there is two options. One option is ignorance, and ignorance is worrying and doubt. Just remember about this. Next time, if something happens which outside of your control and you feel that you worry and doubt, remember this slide, that this is ignorance. It is fear, it is anxiety, suppression, depression, dis-ease, and disintegration. And we don't want to be here. We want to choose knowledge. And the knowledge always starts from study. Study yourself. Understand that it is such a huge power is in your mind, is within you. And you are creator of your life. By just choosing thoughts and fusing with that new image which you want to achieve, you totally can change the trajectory of your life, and you can create anything that just come to your mind. And knowledge is always expression. When we learn something, when we find something good, we always want to express. And it is always with ease, and it is always creating something new. So how we create new results? How it helped me in that situation? I created that new image in my mind, what I want to do. I created the image that we moved to England. I am public speaker. I open my own company. I do help people to eliminate their fears, doubts, and unleash their confidence through challenges. And this image, when you have in your mind, through repetition, you get it impressed into your subconscious. And remember that subconscious cannot differentiate what is true and what is imagined. So when you just get feeling, when you get that burning desire, through repetition, it happens. Because initially, it can be just a fantasy, like how I can get there, right? But when you start thinking about it, and when you start seeing yourself, it doesn't matter that you don't know how. How will come on the way, how you will discover in the process. But first, as we spoke today, that it is important to find what you really want to do, how you want to see, how you can grow from this situation and create that new image. And through repetition, imagine yourself there, think what you can do, and it becomes familiar. And then it comes the moment that from the fantasy, it becomes your burning desire, and you can feel it in your gut. And then how it works, when your subconscious mind accepted this as real, this is how you just flip your brain, flip your energy, and you start attracting people, circumstances, situations that will help this idea to become your reality. And your body will vibrate at a certain level, and that image must take physical form. I like this slide, so I brought it here for you today, that it's not who you are that holds you back. It is who you think you are not. So think big and use your marvelous mind as such a high potential which is in every one of you. And today you can gain this confidence and know that it is all up to you, and it doesn't matter what happens outside. It doesn't matter what is in physical world. You are the strongest. You are more than you think about. You are more capable to handle everything and grow in every situation and turn every challenge into the stepping stone of your greatest life. Today we spoke about one ingredient of this formula, but of course I would like you to know about all of them. And if you like to know more and contact me, you're welcome to connect on LinkedIn. I also have a website. My company name is Mindset to Results. And also, if you want a complimentary call with me, which I would like to give everyone who as a gift for participating in the summit, you can scan a barcode. And before we finish, I would like to share with you one exercise which also will help you to increase your confidence. And could you please stand up for a minute? If you find yourself in situation that you need confidence, today you learned about how to find the strength by controlling your thoughts and your mind. And now I want to show you one small exercise which you can do always to increase your confidence by making physical also. So if you stand like this and you just take this empowering position and you look up and you just remember for a moment how you were proud of yourself, somebody that you really became a winner, maybe somebody just was also proud of you and you achieved something big. And if you stay in this position for 2 minutes, also it will shift your confidence, it will shift your energy. And you can do this exercise when you feel situation that you really need to get control back. And now I want you to look at person nearby and tell that thank you for being here and for investing in yourself and become the best version of yourself. And now please give each other applause. Because you are the best and you have all the power you need to succeed. Thank you.